Among all the NHL's bountiful gifts in a half-century, Wayne Gretzky's artistry,
Gretzky shoots! Scores! Nobody does it better. Nobody has done it faster.
Bobby Orr's bursts,
Bobby Orr has it for Boston. Back of the net to Sanderson to Orr. He scores! Bobby Orr!
Sidney Crosby's wiles,
Takes it around the net. Sidney Crosby coming out. Tied up. Gets loose again. Shakes off that check. Goes the other way. Crosby owning the puck. Trying to get out front of the net. Crosby does get out. On his knees. Got it back. The tank fires. Scores! Give Crosby a couple of assists on that one.
the most enduring was one man's voice, the voice. The rumbling baritone flecked with Newfoundland was a rare instrument. On par with Connor McDavid's speed.
Here is beautiful setup. Score! Connor McDavid. Remember that name.
And Patrick Waugh's butterfly.
Now it's Allison center. Fly down, another stop, and another stop. I cannot believe it.
The voice could have served King Lear at Stratford, or a speechifying MP on the stump. But Bob Cole lent it to hockey. The nation was in its thrall. Cole's Dukes Up style of play-by-play was steeped in tradition. When he spoke into a microphone, first on radio in the late 1960s, soon on television, there were rules, mister. When the play was on, he, and only he, spoke. When the play stopped, it was the analyst's turn. Non-negotiable. Cole announced on a scale of 5. Some scrambly play on a humdrum Saturday night, that deserved a 1. But if Mario Lemieux were dangling around the North Stars as if they were pylons during a Stanley Cup final, he would amp it up to 5.
Here's Lemieux. The center penalty coming up. Look at Lemieux. Oh, my heavens. What a goal. What a move. Lemieux. Oh, baby.
When the Soviets objected to being mussed up at the Spectrum by the rambunctious Philadelphia Flyers, Cole famously said this.
They're going home. They're going home. Yeah, they're going home.
He managed to end a sentence with both an exclamation point and a question mark, a linguistic tour de force. Bob Cole was at his best when hockey was at its best. He called at least one game of every Stanley Cup final for Hockey Night in Canada between 1980 and 2008. When Rogers won the national NHL contract for the 2014-15 season, Cole, then in his 80s, continued as a play-by-play man, although generally on secondary games. Even as his calls became less precise, the grandeur of the voice remained. 2018-19 was his last season on Hockey Night, a victory lap where in Toronto and Montreal, he was feted with sustained ovations for 50 years of indelible work. 3 years later, the Academy of Canadian Cinema and Television presented him with a Lifetime Achievement Award. Cole has left us, but the voice lives in the hard drive of memory, a voice brimming with passion, embroidered with down east grace notes, the accompaniment to hockey's grandest moments. The voice was a Canadian staple since the days of yore and the days of ore. A voice, as Flaubert wrote, that longed to move the stars to pity.